Hello, everybody. My alarm's going off. Time to go live. Hi, everyone. Are we ready? It is what is it called? Penultimate? It escapes me what that word is. Every word escapes me. Penultimate, I think is the name of it. Second to the last episode. That's worth celebrating. Let me hit the chat over here. Let's see. Oh, yay. We have people here. Lynn, good to see you. Thank you for moderating. So glad you're here. Shanna Banana's here. Good to see you, Shanna. Number 1, hitting the like button. Like it. At least it's not 100 degrees outside. Oh, is that air conditioning getting there? I hope soon. I feel bad for you. We still have cold. It snowed yesterday. What's up with that? No. 2-3 days ago, wasn't wearing a coat. Kitty's here. Hi, Kitty. Number 5, hitting the like button. Excellent. Joni's here. Hi, Joni. All right. This episode proves that Hysteria will do anything to get attention by using her kids. Oh, gosh. Really? I didn't think she was going to be in this one. I thought it was just about Alec. I'm so sad. Carmen, a book deal? Romeo, something? You have got to be kidding me. I'm ready to vomit. No way. Force myself to watch it. Fast forward through the part with her bestie doing each other's hair. This is getting to be too much. This is like taking Aurora to get her ears pierced. Honest to goodness. At age, what? 22? I mean, crazy. This is craziness. All right. Who else is here? The Brown TP family. Hello. Welcome. Valerie, good to see you. Susan's here. Susan Shea. Hello. Let's see. Wendy's Front Yard. Hello. Thank you for hitting the like button. Number 7. Amy, good to see you. Welcome to Wednesday night. Oh, yes. Play some music, will you? Oh, the door's open to the closet. How lovely. Oh, you can't see it on here. Good. Playing with your toys? Okay, go ahead. Oh, it's like skincare stuff. Great. Exciting. Karen Rice, hello. Welcome. Welcome to Wednesday night. I was going to say I should come up with a Wednesday night song. No, there's only 2 of these left. Tonight, next Wednesday. And we are done, and we are back to Sister Wives. Do y'all think that actually on Easter they're going to do a Garrison episode, or they're just going to sneak that in? Because it really kind of chronologically lines up. This is right about the time that happened. So it would make sense that it would be kind of the first episode leading into another segment. And then they would go ahead with that. Easter Sunday just seems like an odd day to do it. Your fur baby granddaughter. I love it. That's the first time I've heard that. Fur baby granddaughter. I love it. Okay. Here we go. I have it queued up here. Oh, actually, I had it running. Oh, that's good. That must mean it ran through the first commercial, which means less pain. We'll get through it quicker. All right. Pulling back here a little bit. This is reflecting. Okay, I think we're here. Baldwin Residence, East Hampton. Here we go. Are we ready? Let me take a drink. Lynn, do we have drinking words for tonight? Are we doing drinking words? I think maybe 2 more, they'll cover something about the cat room or the shelter for Garrison. Maybe. Shanna, what? There's another one? Yeah, I think there's one more. I think there's 8, and this is number 7. There's another one. Well, because it also lines up with, they said Sister Wives is coming back on Easter Sunday. And they said this was going to be an 8-episode season. Yeah, season. I don't know what she's all up to. Having a good old time over there. No drinking words. Okay. Nope, no drinking words. Okay. Here we go. Accent changes. Okay, there we go. Every time the accent changes, have a drink. Anyway, do we need to pause? Everybody go get it. Go get another 5th and bring it over. I'm just kidding. All right. Here we go. I mean, all I can say is I don't know. I don't watch them ahead of time. I open it up and I scroll with just the cursor to find a photo that I can take a screenshot of to make the thumbnail to create the link for this. So I don't know anything. And then I look at what it says the show's about and I'm like, well, how nice that it looks like maybe Hysteria is not in this. That it's just Alec talking about, am I going to go back to acting or am I going to be a full-time dad? And then I thought, what another made-up storyline. And there's no way Hysteria is going to keep herself away. She's going to insert herself all the time, constantly, even if it is all about him, saying, but you don't like that. But you don't like to be home. You don't like it at home. You're fidgety here. You always talk about, you light up when you're with your friends. You like your acting friends so much. Yes. She'll use any excuse to bring in the paycheck for him. And yeah, I find it interesting that the choice is either stay at home dad, implying that she would then go to work because like, there's no way they have enough money to live the rest of their lives. No way. It's multi-million-dollar residences. I mean, they probably have investments out the yin yang, you name it. But yeah, no. Somebody's got to keep working. They have to maintain this level that they have achieved in life. Okay, here we go. Brown Residence, East Hampton. Turn the volume up. And close the door so I don't blast my husband out downstairs.
Zip up your fly.
Ooh.
And
I don't have a fly.
Oh, I thought you were trying to zip up your fly, and I'm gonna do it like
That's in my
upstairs.
jacket. No, we have a pact. I want to make an agreement with you right now with our witnesses here.
All of our witnesses. My witness.
The agreement I want to have is we're going to only say positive things. Nothing negative. No picking on Daddy.
There's not much to pick on.
What's that line in King Lear? How? Thank you. What's that great line in Lear? How sharper than a serpent's tooth is an ungrateful child. You know that line, Carmen?
Oh, you smell.
You want to upstage me that way? Fine. I'll just look up this
And
one.
you smell like horse poop.
She's really unlikable in this episode. I've kind of liked her in this series.
So summer is almost over. What are your plans when you go back to the city?
Not this.
I have been a stay-at-home dad to a large degree, and what's funny is whenever you acclimate to me, you don't want to go back. Now people are like, you're going to go back to work, and you want to do this, you want to do that. I'm kind of like, I don't know. I don't really know. We have a lot of decisions we have to make before we go back to the city. What are we going to read? We're going to read The Three Bears. Here we go. This is all about, I'm going to teach you all about banking and capitalism. This is the Three Bears. Humpty Dumpty, this is all about medical insurance. Humpty Dumpty fell down and broke into a lot of different pieces. So he called his lawyer, and he went to the hospital and had a lot of work done.
Alec and I have a lot of similarities with parenting. We are very focused on being present. We are very focused on our kids being kind to each other.
Humpty Dumpty, my dad hit him. No violence. No violence. But don't hurt her.
Alec loves those kids and he really wants to be around to enjoy them.
So Humpty Dumpty then sued, and he was awarded $19.5 million for damage. That's Humpty Dumpty. And now Alice in Wonderland. This is all about, well, I don't want to say what it's about. It's all about the perils of hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Okay, let's see what happens
With the
when
piggy charger,
What are the biggest differences, like Claudia, in your parenting style?
well, things have changed so much. It has changed. I think when you're her age and you have kids and you get older, you get tougher.
we're in a cottage on the edge of the great forest.
Listen, mommy's gonna reach you.
There dwelt
Give
a
her a wheel.
little girl by the name of Marilu.
And for me, as I'm getting older and older, I don't want to be tougher. I don't want to be anything. I just want to be a father to my kids, and I want to just watch and see, and with the years I have left, just experience and not have it be about me. Whatever you do,
I'm really old. Okay, great. Well,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
sleep.
listening
I'm
to
gonna sleep.
Hey,
Whatever you
we can't
do,
play this game. We're playing the book game.
don't jump on me. Don't jump on me.
It's dangerous.
I could jump by myself.
You need me right in the old Galveston there, baby. Oh, right in Corpus Christi there.
What is your biggest concern with going back to work?
These kids are going to turn around and they're going to be ready to go to college, and I'm going to be older. I'm going to be old.
Me old.
15 years from now, 14 years from now, I'll be 80.
It's old.
Try not to think about that. What I need is more time with my kids, Then they went home and they listened to their parents for the rest of their lives. The end.
What side do you want? Which chair do you want?
My left side is my better side.
Oh, my left side is my better side.
Ooh, too bad.
That's not
Sucks
fair.
to be you.
I've been working with Alec for 2.5 years.
Emily?
When I first started, I was just a little timid.
Write down to Google Neil Marin.
Then I quickly realized that Alec is the most normal person you'll ever meet. It's not the glitz and the glam.
Can Emily hear me? Emily?
Being Alec's assistant is just being part of the family and trying to help keep their lives be as smooth and seamless as possible. With the 7 kids and with the 4 cats and with all the dogs, a lot comes up with them because both he and Ilaria are very busy people. So it could be anything from helping them schedule their back to school doctor appointments or fixing a cracked windshield. So every day brings something new.
Let's do the day.
Doing the day.
Every single person.
No, I knew you were going to say that.
Every single
I knew
person
you
who's
were
ever
gonna
done
say
this job
I shouldn't have
has
said
said
it.
the same thing.
Oh my
Because I
god.
always find kind of interesting. Doing the day, they'll say. In the same cadence, they go, doing the
Doing
day.
the day.
Here we go. Let's
Doing
do
the
it.
day.
And they do it with a little effusiveness because that meant we're done. And they can go on there.
Get
They'll
on
live there. Yeah, let's get this over with so I can go play volleyball.
I think Emily was a really good companion.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys would go to the gym together.
Emily and I.
They're buddies. Emily's a good buddy.
Emily and I were bros.
Literally the best.
Let's do the day.
Doing the day. We emailed PR rep. iHeart sent the profit statements for Q2.
That's great.
And then Jeff Kostikian sent the before and after pictures of the run and said he'll send photos of the completed product.
I'm trying to think where could it go that those dogs aren't going to get anywhere near them. I'm sorry. America. I'm upset.
A lot of people ask me what Alec is like as a boss. I think a lot of people have sort of, ideas already made up in their head of the type of person that he is, that he's this really intense energy and, is very demanding, but he's an actor, of course. So he loves, bringing that emotional play into things. And the most minor thing could go wrong. And his favorite buzzword will be, it's a disaster.
This room, it's a disaster. Oh God, this is a disaster.
If the kid spills a snack, he's like, oh my God, it's a disaster.
It's a disaster. You want to talk about movies and scripts?
You have a lot to read.
I have a lot to read. All my life, you'd read scripts, and there were some, you'd close the script, and you'd be like, I'm in. I'll never forget when I did Prelude to a Kiss. One reading, one afternoon, 2 hours. I could put myself there now. I'm in my old apartment. I think it was raining out, but maybe I'm just embellishing here. And I finished the script, and I pick up the phone, I call my agent, I go, I'm in. only recently now am I getting really good job opportunities. But these kids, just the joy and the gift of being able to stay home a lot and be with them. Because when I'm here, it's easy for them to ignore me. But that's the rule with fathers, especially, which is as long as you're there, they want to know you're there. When I'm not here and I'm gone, they're like, where are you? And they're very adamant that everything's better if I'm here with them. They don't necessarily want to talk to me, interact with me, but they're like, just want to make sure you're over there in that chair. Wait, anything else Monday?
Nope, nothing else on Monday.
In 4 years of playing Trump, I do that. I'm like, anything else on Monday?
Yeah.
I like snap into this sleep posture.
One of the funniest things that I tell people about Alec is that Alec insists on using a Microsoft Word calendar template that he has been using for, I don't even want to know how long, but I've been using it every day for the last 2.5 years. And it's so funny because we make so many changes every single day.
So nothing Tuesday, nothing Wednesday.
And then Wednesday would be the boat.
On Wednesday.
Yep. And I'm like, wouldn't it make more sense to just have an online calendar? That way, as soon as we make an adjustment, it'll show up for you. But instead, he has to wait until 8 p.m. every night for me to send the new Microsoft Word calendar. That was the day.
Done the day. Louie, baby.
Am I coming here to present the child in the grand living room?
I suppose you
Your
are.
Highness,
Yes.
I would like to present to
Yes.
you
Bring me my youngest
your
child.
8th child. Are you the child?
I'm the bald chunk.
Was that a tiara?
It's literally a tiara.
Ooh. I think people assume, because Alec is such a big Hollywood figure, that he's someone that's always out on the town and running to these events and red carpet and very glamorous this, glamorous that.
How are you, sweetie? How was camp today? Was it fun?
Yes, he's an amazing actor with an incredible career, but at the end of the day, he is just a dad of 7 kids who just wants to give them the best life possible.
Oh, you're picking your nose and wiping it on my jacket? Ah, I feel so at home.
What are you cleaning? What are you cleaning?
I've never met someone who is as passionate about organization as Alec.
Are you cleaning? Just like Daddy. Don't touch the very breakable thing.
I just want to clean it. I can't rest. I can't eat until this table is clean.
This your magnifier thing?
I want to poop on you.
Baby, she's having to poop on you.
Both.
I pooped on you.
No.
We only have a few weeks left of summer. And we're going to go back into the city. It's going to get hectic. School is going to start. So I really want to take this time now to figure out how do we want our life to be and taking the next steps forward.
How do I get the hell out of here?
We are moving into segment 2, and then we'll hit a commercial. You don't have a whole lot of notes on that first segment.
What are you doing?
They're in the
You
pool,
and him,
still in the Hamptons.
Look at me. You're the other expert, though. You go, give me a,
The burping challenge.
These are my sons. Oh, no. What have I done? I had one child when I was more age appropriate. When you have one child, it's a different situation. I'm older. I have a lot of boys. We have 4 boys in a row. Slugging each other every 20 minutes, and you're kind of a camp counselor. But I love him, and the kids love him too. Me? Think you're stronger than me? Oh, Grandpa. Wait, listen to me. I'm sitting here on the park bench near the pond, and whatever you do, don't touch me. You understand?
Okay.
You too. You want this little punk right here? And you, get out of the way, Sonny. The joy of being able to stay home a lot and be with them. They love that. Back when I was working all the time, we'd make films and TV shows. I used to make movies that were 12 weeks, 60 days. I did 70. Someone did 80. I was away from my family. That's how it's got to be. We did Cat in the Hat for like 100. The time is just lost. It's not my life anymore to go away. You're rotten little punks. I think the biggest concern, of course, is that I'm 66 years old. How dare you? I'm going to sleep. Whatever you do, don't bother me.
So your dream is to stay home with your kids all day?
Maybe I'll retire I'm not going to do. I'm going to have some fun and be with my kids and read and sleep all day. Maybe eat a piece of pizza. Pizza's a hot meal. Don't knock it. Mommy's playing who? I'm playing Grandpa. Something I don't like about this.
I'm Romeo. I'm 6.
Say super happy.
I'm Romeo. I'm 6.
Say it now, really mad.
I'm Romeo and I'm 6.
Now say it like your daddy.
I'm Romeo and I'm 6.
Now say it like your mommy.
I'm Romeo and I'm 6.
What's your favorite thing about daddy?
My favorite thing about Daddy, he just gave me those hot Cheetos that were amazing.
What's your favorite thing about mommy?
You are my favorite thing about you.
So nice.
And Daddy's my favorite thing about Daddy. And I love him buying me stuff.
All kids do a variation of the same thing, manipulating you for what they want. Like with Romeo, we were into a run now for about 6 months. We're into it about 6 months, and where I'd say to him, he goes, "Could you buy me this for my iPad? $19.99?" And I go, "I just bought it for you yesterday." He goes, "I know, but could you buy it for me, please? You know, I really want it. It's $19.99. Come on.
Yes, $199.
Okay, but not today, in the morning. You promised me I'm going to buy this for you now, and you're not going to ask me again this week, right?" And he's like, "Yeah, okay." The next day, it's like, "I know I said that, but could you buy that for me?" You know, I mean, Romeo was just incessant. He is like a dog on a bone.
Is he a softie and he always will get you $9.99 on Roblox?
Yes, you have to start doing that too.
I know, you know what's convenient? I just don't learn the password.
Romeo just does not accept. He's like, "Come on." And finally, you give in because you're like, "I can't." And kids know, isn't it amazing how kids know that?
It's like
If I keep
Hilaria.
harassing you, you're going to give in. You know it. And let's save us both some time. You know, if I keep doing this, you're going to buy me the $19.99. So why don't we save ourselves some time and trouble and, you know, just buy it for me.
Depends on the parents. Not in this household, not at Camp
So, which pillow do you want?
Jenny.
Okay. I really love my siblings. I just like taking care of all of them. I want the face mask here. Okay. I have like my own technique of taking care of all of them in different ways. Do you want to smell this? Mmm.
I'm sure
Can I put
that's
some on?
toxic. Don't spray that on the baby.
I'll do skincare on the baby like twice a week. Close your eyes. Yes. Here you go.
No.
Depends what she wants me to put on her face. Sometimes it's just like lip products, lash products when my mom's not looking. Close your eyes. Like this. Doesn't get in your eyes.
Carmen loves skincare. She has evolved that to researching things and being like, oh, rice water is good to make your hair shiny and vitamin C is good for this. She's experimenting with.
Can I put stuff on your face? Can I put it on your face? No. I do my brother's skincare almost every night. Put more on, come on.
Yeah, just like a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit.
I want it. And I'll like put perfume on them so they smell good, of course, because I don't want stinky brothers.
Carmen is really, really unique. She's unique. She was adorable and funny from the get-go. My pleasure. Carmen was an only child.
That was the best year of my
For
life.
2 years. When she was
Best
born,
years.
she was our first child, Ilaria and I.
Only 2 years?
You're gonna
She
try
says she's going to see you next week at the pond.
I'll see you next week at the pond. Okay, see you next week at the pond.
I said my first sentence at like 7 months.
She hasn't stopped since.
Go nuts, go nuts. Okay, I think that's enough. You want to put some on me?
Carmen is crazy. Like, what are you putting in that blender? It's gonna be like I'm putting in cayenne pepper and hemp milk and some lighter fluid. And you go, Carmen, what are you doing? She says, well, if you spray it on the bottom of your shoes and then light it on fire, it burns all the poop off your shoe that you stepped in outside. And you're looking at Carmen going, like, Carmen's capable of anything.
On my face.
Oh, I'm afraid the baby's gonna put that in her eyes.
What, Mama? miss you look in the mirror. Oh no. It's fine. We'll do the lip mask later.
I don't know if I like this.
Are you in here by yourself, little friend?
It's not right.
No, we definitely don't need these. Thank you very much.
Hello.
How old is that?
Hello.
Maybe she looks like a baby because she has no hair. How old is that young child?
Oh, you smell so nice.
Well, that's the shower that I took.
Stop. Danny is one of my very best friends. I met him a week after Alec and I got married, and it was like love at first sight.
Can we fix my hair first?
Yeah, we can
'Cause
fix the hair.
I ran home, jumped in the shower, and ran
I
over.
promised you that we would do hair.
Yeah.
Danny stood with us the entire time during the trial. The level of gratitude for those who stood with us and who dried our tears and who hugged us as a true friend, as a true person. So my curling iron, the pin, it's like starting to come out and I can't fix it, so I got another one.
Yeah. Well, I do not need a
What do you
curling
need for your, well, no, this is for me, for my hair.
All right. Well, as long as you're
You know. So, I mean, you know that I did a procedure. You know, I'm like really natural, but I decided to do like a little like.
What?
The next
Okay. Silencing it. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Love the grandpa version of him even more. Yeah, I like the laid back, I'm just hanging out with my kids version. Oh, Shanna Banana, thank you for the super chat. That's very kind of you. Appreciate you. Emily seems like a better fit for Alec than Hysteria. It's true. The banter is better. Just like Catherine Ray. Those two together were great. It's a good show right there. Oh, Caroline Ray. Thank you. Yes. Wendy's Front Yard. They were great together. Yeah, it's true, Joni. I doubt the scripts are pouring in anymore. Yeah. Maybe after this. I mean, I think he does come off more likable after this series than what I thought of him after the whole Rust situation, to be honest with you. His wife, however, that wife, it's a whole nother thing. Not so much. Like employing him, okay. Her, or the kid. And this Carmen. Oh, yeah. The more this girl speaks, I don't want to say that much. I don't like talking about kids that are under 18. She's a chip off the old mama block, isn't she? I don't like the pretentiousness of it all. Not at all. All right. Contrast the scene with Cody in the poop pond. Yeah. Him in the pool versus Cody in the poop pond. They stayed in much longer and they were actually able to dunk their heads underneath. Oh, goodness. Where does TLC find these old men? Well, it's true. I'd rather run into Alec than Baldy any day. He does look tired. He's got some serious bags under his eyes. In this episode, he clearly had been out in the sun because they're sunburnt. So the bags that were puffing out are extra puffy, and they're highlighted because they're extra pink on the outside. It's like a smile of pink. making the bags look extra baggy. That'll be taken care of within the next couple of months after this is over, for sure. Like, I'm sure he didn't want to go under plastic surgery between this whole rust thing and all that. So now that that's over, if he's looking into getting into acting again, hysteria is going to have him into the plastic surgeon. All right. So who does it? Plastic surgeons? I don't know. Yeah. Dermatologist? Yeah. No, I guess a plastic surgeon. I don't know. It's not my world. He is more like a grandpa than a dad. He is. Which is why he should just take the time to be with them now. We got to work for you. You don't need any more money. Spend the time with those kids. They'll thank you for that later on in life. They're not going to thank you for getting him into this college versus this college. Doesn't matter in the end. Really doesn't matter. No matter what college you go to, it's what you make of yourself. It's how hard you work. It's, are you showing up 15 minutes early and the last one to leave at the end of the day? Are you coming prepared? That's what's going to make you get ahead in life. Not which college diploma you got. Doesn't matter if it was Ivy League versus the cheapest state school that you have in your state. Really, really. And quite frankly, some of our most successful people in America never went to college. So doesn't matter. Spend the time with the kids. Yep. Spend the time with the kids. All right. When I was 10, Joni says, I was playing softball, volleyball, basketball, etc. Barely washed my face, yet alone worried about my skin. Right. Skincare at age 10. I started a skincare routine a couple months ago because somebody sent me one. It's actually quite nice. My skin's really soft. So yeah, all right. Talk about it online. And we'll continue with it, I think. Yeah, it was whatever shampoo I happened to have that ran down over my face. I really, yeah. I don't recommend that, but to see what the kids are doing, the amount of money kids are putting into skincare routines nowadays. I mean, they'll be further ahead. They'll probably have less wrinkles than I do at this age. Like, I'm not saying the way I did it is the way you should do it, but just saying, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Financially, I'm way further ahead than they are, than they will be. All right. Polyfamily will be worse. I have to see what day of the week that's on. I wrote that down. I saw the promo for it. It did look good. At first I thought, no, I don't think so. And then by the end of the promotional preview, whatever they had, trailer, I was like, okay, yeah, this might be good. So I'll have to figure out when that is. Have to do it. I might do it on this channel, though. I wish I weighed 120. I weighed 120 when I was in high school. Okay. A little reminiscing I did there for a second. There you go, Lynn. High school. I think I was slightly under 120 when I turned 16, because I remember when I got my driver's license, I said I was 115 because you lie on your driver's license. And I remember it said 115 and I wasn't. But I don't think I had hit the 2 yet. So I think I was somewhere in the teens. All right. Yeah, she said she had a procedure. Did she mean? I don't know. What procedure do you think she meant? I thought she was going to expand on it. Or are we going to come back and talk about that maybe? I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. Susan totally agrees with my comment. Of course, I don't remember which one. But I like you, Susan. Yeah, I know. And I really liked her in like the first and second episode. And like some people didn't like her right off the bat. And I kind of liked her at the beginning. And then like she wasn't in a whole lot. And when she was, I'm like, well, it's not her fault they force her to watch the kids. And then she opened her mouth. There you go. I mean, her friend was worse. The friend from England that came over. So that made her, again, look not as bad because the friend was beyond pretentious. They all act like they're Kardashians, you know? They have this like way of speaking and like they're adults, but they have that extra affect in their voice. Like we as adults would speak like this. A generation of kids that just don't know how to speak to each other. I mean, we already have a generation of, I listened to a news broadcaster the other day who had like this Valley Girl talk that I could not handle after about 5 minutes, and I changed the channel. I'm like, I just can't listen to this. Every statement she said was like a question. So like, then later on, we will talk about finances. I'm like, well, will we? I don't know. Are you asking me? Or are you telling me? I couldn't stand it. I'm like, who hired her? Really? Out of all the people out there in the world, we had to get somebody who doesn't know what's going on? Like, no. Valley Girl talk, not in the Midwest. What's happening here? No. Your voice goes down at the end of a sentence, not up, unless you're asking a question. Unbelievable. Mm-mm. Yeah. She is mirroring what she sees, which is what's so sad. Which is then why I don't want to say anything, because she's a child. It's all Hysteria's fault. I know, it does come and go. Depends on when she remembers. Oh, did she get a lift? Why would you need a lift at the age she is? Anyway. You weighed 115 when you were pregnant with your first? Oh my. Oh my. Each one of my kids, I had 10 pounds extra 10 pounds that I couldn't get down to. Like I had an extra 10 pounds left on my body afterwards. I had 3 kids. So then I ended up with an extra 30 pounds at the very end. And then I tacked on a little more than that with just age. Kardashians. Yep. They did ruin America. They really did. That was the beginning. Well, cell phones were the beginning of the ruining. The selfie. I remember the first time I started seeing kids taking just pictures of themselves and their faces, like posing and just doing like a glamour shot and posting it on social media. I was floored. I'm like, who do they think they are? Do they know how self-absorbed and obnoxious they look? I couldn't believe it. And then I took it to a whole nother level when I started seeing like their parents and then like people my age doing the exact same thing. Now I've taken a selfie. So here you go. I don't think I've ever posted a selfie on social media, but I've taken one, like when I had a I voted today sticker and sent it to like my family, my nieces and everybody and said, voting day. Trying to think. Oh, I took one in the morning because the lights were behind me and I had this like white shirt on and the curtains were behind me in the white light. So I looked ethereal just because my phone mistakenly was turned around just from the cat stepping on it on the bed. And I picked it up and it was like all white. So I took a picture of it and I sent it to my girls and I said, getting ready to go kick cancer's butt. That was a selfie. But there was a purpose behind it. It wasn't a glamour shot. But it was just of me. It's very confusing to me. But I mean, whatever. I don't get it, really. But you do you, boo. It's just not my thing. But when there's a story behind it and you're doing yourself with something else, there's nobody else to take the picture. I get it. I mean, let's face it, I'm not in a whole lot of pictures, so my kids aren't going to have a whole lot of photos of me. I was the photo picture taker of everything. So there's a lot of pictures of my kids and my husband and everybody else, and very few of mom. So I should start taking some selfies. All right. All right, here we go. Baldwin Residence, East Hampton. We're back.
So you know I did a procedure.
Oh, here we go. We're talking about it.
I kept sneaking a peek, actually.
You just started blushing. He's like, "What? If the cameras were not here, I would literally be like, okay, show me."
Well, yeah.
Well, since I was breastfeeding for so long, there's one of these things like I decided to do like a little up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been pregnant and or breastfeeding for over a decade. I think this is the first time that I've not been pregnant and or breastfeeding since I've started having kids. I got used to my body more or less a certain way than, as most women know who breastfeed, and the milk goes out. It's a different, much lower reality. It almost felt like my body wasn't my body anymore because I was so used to my body being a certain way. You know, whether you breastfeed, you don't breastfeed, and you decide to do something, great. For me, my decision, my journey was I breastfed. I felt, comfortable in the way that I looked before. I didn't look that way once the milk dried up. And I made a choice. So it's just to make myself feel okay.
Yes.
And that's okay.
Which, by
You're
the way,
hideous, Hysteria.
all of my
I'm so
girlfriends would
glad
get
you had
this.
something
It's a really,
done.
really, really common thing. I do worry about Carmen to the tween. Anytime I do something that is
Mm-hmm.
in the realm of vanity,
Mm-hmm.
I don't want them to feel that they have to be a certain way. And I want to
They
try
don't
to
do
protect
it.
Carmen because I've experienced a lot of self-doubt and listened to the criticism more than I should have listened to it from opinions and certain types of media.
I'm gonna wet my hair first.
Listen, if you don't turn on a lot, it starts to scream at you in my water. I tried to have somebody fix it, but see, there it is.
That's the faucet?
Mm-hmm.
That's ridiculous.
I know. And the fact that they tell me that the only thing they can do is wait more time. And I'm so patient. I've been waiting years.
It sounds
And
like
it's the cold one too. It's like when you brush your teeth, that's what happens.
It sounds like at a Broadway show as the orchestra is warming up.
They said, you just need to wait and it will stop doing it. And I've been waiting for a couple of years and it's still doing it.
It's so freaking annoying.
It's like, that's as much water as you can use right now. You're done.
Oh my God. You need a doctorate in this.
I don't think they meant wait days. I think they meant wait in a few minutes and it'll stop, or a few seconds and it'll stop.
Recipes for skincare. She's always playing and making fun stuff made out of orange juice and coffee.
1 cup of water, let it sit for 10 minutes, then put honey in it, and then put it on your face, leave it on for 10 minutes.
As I was watching my daughter play and do and this and that, I called up my agent and I said, I feel like Carmen has a book in her. We can write on this that all of these products have been tested on me. I had different kids in the kitchen books growing up. What if we had something like that where she can share her ideas and stuff that she just does on her own and is natural.
No.
And so today's the day that we're going to do the photos for Carmen's book.
Is it okay if I please do a little bit more concealer?
Yes.
Oh,
You're amazing. You're doing your
I
own.
can't. This whole series is
Carmen,
about
wow, I didn't see
promoting
that
her
coming,
and
actually.
her kids.
She didn't strike me as she was that girly, you know what I mean? Makeup and things like that in her hair, where she's so, they're like 2 hours in the mirror with her friends. They're going, I mean, I've worked with Hollywood actresses who are some of the most famous actresses in the world. They don't spend 45 minutes doing their lashes, nor do their makeup artists. You know what I mean? It's like, Carmen. Have you seen my phone?
Yes, with mine.
No. Who's going to buy that book? Who's going to care? Nobody cares if the Baldwin family wrote a makeup book. Nobody cares if Hysteria wrote a makeup book. Nobody's going to care if Alec Baldwin's wife's daughter, I guess it's his daughter too, but wrote a book about concoctions she put together and then put on her face. She's not a chemist. She's not an expert. No, she's a child. What is she, 10? No. No. Mm-mm. 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 No. Who's going to listen to that? Who's going to be like, oh, this 10-year-old who likes face stuff told me. Well, I invested the $25 in the book, so I might as well try it. No. I don't think so. And her mom even admits, oh, we've tried them on me. Her mom once said, this is the most amazing thing ever. This is what I use every day. Otherwise, well, there you go. Well, of course, because she's writing a book. She's not like actually marketing a product line because none of it's good. It's just a way to do something. This whole series is just a way for Hysteria to get more money. Again, you can tell it was, we don't know if he was going to come back from this trial. Therefore, let's do this reality TV series to put my name and the kids' names and our faces and everything out there so that we can start our own reality TV stuff, book line, makeup line, product line, you name it, whatever it is. Get their names out there. Eventually they'll be on Below Deck, whatever. Just so that they're famous, because they can't just like get a job at McDonald's or something, God forbid, or at the library, or, the normal jobs the rest of us did growing up. It's gotta be in the industry because the rest would be beneath them. Ridiculous. I can't. So putting all this money into a photo shoot now. Okay, great. Lovely. All right. So a show is about him being able to stay out of work by marketing his family. I'm not even sure, Denise. I don't even think he wants to market his family. I really don't. I don't think he cares, actually, one way or the other. It's not that I think he wants her to work or doesn't want her to work. I just don't think he cares that much, whatever she does. I mean, maybe he wants her to work just to stay out of his hair. I just think she wants to be in the limelight. So let me show you how I can sing and dance and all the other skills and talents that I have. Let me show you how cute I am. Remember how he said, oh, she may have a great reality TV show. I'll just stay back with the kids. He just wants to be a dad. And she wants money and fame. I don't think she just wants money. I think she wants money and fame. And the Rust thing kind of ruined the fame thing because it was not good fame. Nah. But Hysteria has to be on the cover of the book with Carmen. Probably. Let's see. Oh, you've already watched it, have you? Is she on the cover? Most likely. Let's see here. Shut up, Wendy. It's really out. All right, because they would have recorded this a long time ago. $30. It's more than Christine Brown is charging for her book. $30. No way. No way. Sorry, not a penny. Christine, you have my dollar. That is already prepaid. The day it arrives on my front porch, throwing up. I mean, they said the day it's going to be delivered, so I'll let you know. Chapter 1, we'll be doing it live that night. And it's coming at a terrible time, quite frankly. We'll see what we can do about it. I'd love to just every day do another chapter and get through it, but we'll see what we can do. Why does she have it right when this? I mean, I understand she's capitalizing on Sister Wives coming back and the excitement of it all, I guess. Us content creators, it's rough. I want to cover your book too, Christine, but like the show's coming back in September at the same time that your book's coming out. So I can't give it. It's just due because I'm going to be covering the show. The show's going to keep going. Your book's going to be history. It's already done. So it's all about the past. So it's not going to be fresh and new. I mean, there'll be stuff in there, I'm sure, you promise. We'll see. That is revealing. But in general, what we see on the show is going to be the most titillating, I think. All right. Oh, Hilaria bobblehead towel. That would be apropos. My skincare consists of a wash rag, soap, water, Pond's night cream. There you go. Who was it? Some famous actress who had gorgeous skin said that's what her mom taught her, and that's what she's always done. Wash your face and you put Pond's cold cream on every night, and that's all she ever did. My skin was always too oily for Pond's cold cream. Kris Jenner is smarter than Hillary Baldwin, for sure. She could use a little advice from that woman. One big infomercial. That's what we're watching here, people. They think we're stupid. It was released last month. Never heard anything about it. Yes, please, book club. We'll do a book club. Somehow. We'll figure out a way to do a book club. I bet it's a tell none. You know, that's my guess. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer and I don't want to be a negative Nancy. But what's she going to say? I mean, she does have a lot of stories from the past she could tell. But she's in her Pollyanna state right now of life and everything is positive and everything is good and let's not be negative. So I can't see anything positive coming out of the book. She is very not happy with Cody. So and I'm sure she has a lot of great stories she could tell about Cody. And of course she's got stories about Mary that she could share, but she's not going to tell the Cody stories because she is in an active lawsuit with the man. So there's no way her lawyer is going to let her put anything in that book that has anything to do with Cody. And then Mary, well, the show's still going. That's the reason that McKelty's not saying anything about Mary either. Nobody wants to say anything because of the show. Not because of any kind of, I was going to say DNR. Not because of a do not resuscitate order. Oh, goodness. not because they signed anything, but they just don't want to do anything that would jeopardize the show. And they seem to think that they could slip and say something that could jeopardize the show. And by jeopardizing the show, it jeopardizes the pocketbook, if you will, of the moms that they care about. And McKelty cares about Cody and Robin too. But other than that, I think the other kids just care about Christine and Janelle. So because they know it's a source of income for them, they're saying nothing. That's where it seems to stand right now. Joni, I think the show has a DNR. I think so too. All right, let's get back to the show. We are at the Baldwin residence still in the East Hampton.
Silhouette style, she's gonna shoot from here.
Okay, so Carmen, I want you to pull in your back knee up into your quad. Ready?
What's a quad?
Oh.
Do you see
Yeah.
parts of Eulalia's personality in Carmen?
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Yeah. You don't hesitate to speak your mind.
I know.
Yeah, you just say it. You're just boom. You just say what you want to say.
But I do not act like mom at all.
You don't?
You go like this. Like a crane.
Same pose. 1, 2, 3, and same pose.
Oh my god. That's beautiful.
I'm nothing like her.
Carmen, whatever you do not smile. Beautiful. I love that. That's a natural smile. Like, look at your mom. Yeah, cute. Very cute.
And now just move your eyes to her.
Beautiful. Okay, thank you very much.
It's the biggest ladder I have. I don't know if it's gonna be big enough, but I'll try. The other day, Andrew threw a toy spider on the roof, and I'm determined to find it. Nobody climb on this. You hear me? This is only for mommies.
And for big ones.
No, only for mommies. Where is it? If Alec knew I were doing this, he'd insist on climbing up there by himself. Schmaz, you threw it up here, right? Like, I'm not making this up. And probably overanalyze it. So I need to make sure he's distracted. Maybe it's on the other side. I used to have to wait until Alec left the house, but it's been amazing having a camera crew here because I can be, hey guys, go interview him about the history of the history of the history of the history of leaves falling off trees.
I never was a coffee drinker when I was a kid. I never was a coffee drinker when I was in college. No Starbucks back then. It's 1976. That's right, 1976.
Nobody.
Are you scared?
No, I'm shaking because the whole ladder shakes. Look.
Get a job on a soap opera. Got to be to work at 7 o'clock in the morning. Thus begins my coffee journey.
It's a smaller ladder, but it's less likely to break.
When I wound up making movies in the 90s, they always tell you don't take a nap, don't go to sleep. I mean, every now and then I would.
Okay, nada, nothing. So weird.
And Nicholson signs 25 copies of the contract, closes the binder, looks at him and goes, I never have to work another day of my life. Because he got merchandising, every Joker thing, he gets everything. Lunch pails, backpacks, whatever, all that.
Mom,
Yes?
I want a snack.
I know you want a snack. I'll be right there.
There's
De Niro
a
came
tall,
to this
skinny
house.
kid is in
He
this
says,
scene again.
You have a beer?
He's just there.
Beer?
The one that was
I
walking
only
on the
have Rolling
sidewalk
Rock. And
at
he
the
goes,
dentist's office.
Oh, Rolling Rock? Oh, I don't have Robert De Niro's brand of beer in my refrigerator, so the meeting's over.
A snack.
Okay, I'll give you a snack. 1 second. Baby, no. Eso.
We had a pot of coffee we call the Eternal Pot. It was like the eternal flame in Arlington. It was never off.
Mama, you missed it.
What?
I see it.
Where?
Put the camera up.
See it? Oh my god, it's there! Stop. Okay.
Give it to me.
Campeones. And now we can sleep at night.
This little Mr. Coffee pot. You have the basket with the filter in it and the product and the little stem. It was about that long. would let the water out very slowly. I remember like it was yesterday going, boom. Did you find it?
Yeah.
Where was it?
He found it.
Wait a second, where?
It's on the roof.
Can I show you something? Because I took film. Look, because this is the only way I could see it. This side, look, it's so dirty.
Needs to be cleaned up. Yeah, I'll go
Okay.
put on the blower. I'll get up there and I'll do it. With the blower.
You will not get up there and do that. That would be like literally the worst thing.
Wait.
Mom says you're too big.
I did not say that.
Yeah, Mom.
I said he can't go on a ladder because I'm afraid with his hips and stuff like
I was
that.
telling you a wonderful story about coffee.
Mom.
Let's pause.
Okay, but
to make
look,
clear
look.
that I'm old
Wait,
and
hold
fat.
on. Can we go
Yeah,
back?
please.
Can we
Right.
go back? Okay, nobody ever said that. Just want you to know.
You've been implying it ever since the beginning. Right, and her assistant, the really tall guy, didn't get on the ladder to get it.
Where are you?
I am going with Emily and we're gonna get our lashes done.
Emily's gonna get lashes. Isn't that cool?
Yes, good. So, the
Love
most
you.
cool. Love you. Bye. Love you guys. Behave yourselves.
I'm so excited.
So exciting. I feel like we haven't done like a girly thing together ever.
I know.
I know. This is like
I know.
the first
Alec
of
is gonna
many.
be so jealous.
Does she
I
know
love
that?
spending time with Ilaria because Ilaria is someone who can be an incredible mom and an equally incredible friend at the same time. It has become a much stronger emotional bond than I ever could have imagined. When people ask me if I run his Instagram, I get so offended. I'm like, are you kidding me? Like, listen, I would not let this Instagram look like that. Alec's Instagram tells you everything you need to know about him. He really is just, again, that dad, grandpa figure that just posts on Instagram the things that they just genuinely enjoy.
He'll like his own post too. You need to stop doing that. It's not cool. Don't like your own post. Emily is so funny and she just gets you through anything. When you dressed up like Alec, that was the funniest thing. And I can't believe like it actually worked.
So it worked. That's
Literally.
the best part. One day we had a lot of paparazzi swarming their apartment and Ilaria was trying to leave for a dinner and Alec actually wasn't even there.
She dressed up like Alec to get me out of the house.
And it's not a drop requirement, but I just so happened to be around his height, around 6 feet. And so it was winter time, which was great. So we just layered on a few sweaters and then his pea coat on top. And we added a scarf and obviously covered my head. So all I did was just walk across the lobby and we saw all the cameras flashing and everybody yelling, Alec out here. And then Ilaria was able at that point to sneak out of the side entrance. To this day, it was one of the best heists we've ever pulled off.
Then you like took off the coat and like you just like walked out as yourself. Right?
Yep.
Okay, that's it.
I like walked through and then I just gave them to the doorman and they were like, oh, okay, thank you.
We were dying laughing, and just to have those moments through such chaos of just like, you know, laughing and just taking a moment and finding the calm. You know, I don't know if it was calm, but it was definitely funny.
Ilaria and I definitely get into a lot of shenanigans, but it's for the best, I promise. Do you think Alec would actually ever quit acting?
No.
Good to know.
But that's one of the
Let
things
him.
I've learned with him as well is like, you know, because he's an artist, because he's so passionate about things, he feels things very strongly in the moment.
Oh, yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily mean that he's going to feel the same thing strongly 10 minutes later.
Yep.
And so, you know, something is this and then something is that. Just took me a little bit of understanding the way that he thinks
Yeah.
to be able to, you know, kind of go from that.
Okay, let me see. Wow.
Alec has his moments of like, I don't know if I should go back, and understandably so.
Oh my God.
Love. But Alec would never walk away from acting. He loves it so much. It's the connection. He just loves to connect with people, and I don't think he'll ever stop. Nice lashes. That's why when he's working with a crew of people, he wants to go talk to everybody. If I have anything to do with it, I don't care if he's, you know, making movies or plays or anything, but I want him to feel that connection because it makes him happy.
I love it. That's very curly for what I'm used to. Trust me. Like that. I love it. It looks great.
Okay, first girly thing we've done together.
I know. Check.
And we'll show up on time to the dinner
Against all odds.
with amazing lashes.
That's so nice though. Look at that. That's so good. Thank you so much. Alec is gonna be so jealous.
The
thing about emergency medicine, you know.
Okay. First of all, that was like getting ears pierced. All right. Horrible. Also, is Hilaria planning on taking her every 2 to 3 weeks to get more eyelash extensions? Because they grow out and then they're really funky. Especially, she said she got really curly ones. So when really curly ones start to grow out, your lashes grow out like this, and then she'll have this curly thing at the end. So they're going to have to get that off and put a new one on pretty quickly. Did she just force her into a very expensive hobby? Or is she planning on doing the upkeep of this? Or is this just one and done? And then after about 2 weeks, she's just going to have to, well, go back and get them all taken off. Because, I mean, it's hard to pull them all off with that glue. I mean, and then that's an expense. I don't know that this was the best choice of spa treatments, is I guess what I'm saying. Right? But good for you, Hilaria. I'm glad you got yours done again. Brought somebody along with you so that you can get some camera time and probably didn't have to pay for them. Earlier in the last segment, I thought it was funny how she said, I worry about Carmen and her self-esteem and her body issues. Right after her saying she just got her boob job done. You know, not even the boob job. Just look at how much she focuses on herself, how she dresses, how she's always showing her midriff and belly rings and hiking up her shorts really high, and just like Carmen's being her. I have to say, it's a shame. All right. I didn't realize he's 66 years old. Yeah. He needs to just enjoy life. And she was adamant when she's like, oh, no, he's not going to stop acting. I'm kidding. I will not let him stop acting. No matter what little reality TV show or book deals we get going, it won't match what Alec can bring in with his movies. So no, he will not stop acting as long as I have a say. And I have a say in this house. I wear the pants for sure. I'm the one that got this whole Baldwins reality show going. All right. Last segment. Here we go.
The thing about emergency medicine, you never know what you're going to get.
Well, my apologies. Let me keep this might just be a real short one. I had to go, it went too far, so I went back 10 seconds and it went back into made it do the commercial again. But there's no commercial countdown, so I don't think it's doing all of them. Extremely short. And if they're not short enough, you'll notice they're hiked up on the sides as high as you possibly can go. I'm going to say until you see her underwear, but you know she wears thongs, so you'll never see her underwear. She has them up so high. She just rolls them up on the side, and she must use a safety pin or something. I don't know. She must have a seamstress maybe sew them like that. Like, they don't make shorts like that. There was a time back in the day where that was the style, where they had like little hooks and like you would button it on the side and the sides would roll up and then you would put the little fabric to fold it up. You know what I'm talking about? It was the same thing with the sleeves, but it was with the side. It's like kind of what she does, but without the little hook. It has that look where the rest of it kind of hangs down like a diaper. Not so cool. Yeah, well, I mean, okay. Could be. Daisy Dukes, possibly, but Daisy Dukes are more tailored. Hers are, I don't know. It's like I found the shortest shorts I could find, and then I, on my own on the sides, rolled them up even higher so you can see the side of my thigh as high up as it can go. For some reason. I don't know. Maybe because she's short, so it makes her legs look longer, which I'm sure does make them look longer, but that doesn't mean it's appropriate. Just saying. I don't need glue around my eyes. Yeah. No, thanks. All right, this has got to be it. Here we go. Okay, volume up. It says date night.
It's a romantic date and I'm driving.
I'm driving.
I'm driving.
I'm driving.
I am driving. It's called fair.
Guess who wins?
There's poop on your car.
I'm so glad you washed it.
I got to get some car clean.
Hilaria won. She's
It's
driving.
turkey poop on your car.
What?
Turkey poop. The turkeys go through the fence here. See that? There's a
I've
hole in the
never
fence
seen.
where they
There's
fly
no
over the
hole in the
fence.
fence.
Then they find there's a way. There's a hole in the
has to be a
ground,
way.
a mole or something.
A mole made a hole. I saw the turkey and I saw it with, I assume my mom and that, 2 adult turkeys. And like a ton of little baby turkeys. And they were so cute.
I took a film of them when you saw the kids and I saw turkeys.
I saw them in the same one. I took a film of it and I was like, maybe it's as many
Loves
babies
babies.
as we have because it was a lot of babies.
Let's have 7 turkey babies.
Let's have turkey babies. You just notice that sometimes the 2 of us are talking at the same time. We're in totally separate conversations and totally fine with the fact that neither one of us is acknowledging the other one's conversation.
This is love, you know. This is marriage. Marriage.
It is marriage.
Because you won't shut up.
It is right here.
You don't listen to him.
Oh, no.
And he doesn't listen to you.
Want me to parallel park on camera? Hate that. Okay, you know what? You can hear me.
You wanted to drive.
You can do it now.
Okay, can I cut hard? I think that's too soon to cut hard.
Don't
Okay,
hit it.
I hate this. This is not a fun thing. This was back.
I mean, park?
No, you guided me wrong in the parallel parking. I should have gone a little bit more.
Oh, it's his
I thought it was
fault.
back.
What happened to romance?
There's no more romance. There's no more romance. I quit.
Okay.
This way. Hold on.
Hard cut.
Now we cut hard. Wait, is it too close in the front?
No, you're fine.
We're good. You know what?
No, get what's
Listen,
up
I'm good. No, I'm good. I see it. That's where I'm good. I'm good at the back
You
end.
see it?
I'm just not good at this part.
Got a backup
Can I tell you
camera.
something?
I need to wear
I
a
did
helmet.
it. Okay, I kind of did. You know what? Yes, I'm good.
Perfect.
Oh my gosh, that was
Hillary,
intense
Welcome back to theater.
Thank you.
for just parallel parking.
Thank you.
And she's got a
so
backup
much.
camera.
Thank you, sir. I'm
Oh,
dying for a
that
piece of pizza.
dress with
Are
her
you proud of me
boobs,
for
it's
parallel
not
parking?
right.
On the second try.
I am, yeah. Normally it takes you 4 tries. Oh my God! Oh my God! How many?
Say hi.
I don't want to say hi to you. So hi, Alec. How are you? My wife, Laurie. You. How are you? What happened? I'm home, and I would never say this to you. This happens all the time, obviously. And I'm in the TV room, and Bronx Tale comes on, and you just keep watching it.
Yeah.
Like you don't stop. You have to. It's one of those movies. When once you sit down, you're gonna watch that movie.
Yeah, weren't that great?
And what are you doing now?
Now I take July and August off.
Me too. It's good to see you.
No,
It's good to see
listen,
you.
God bless you, and I'm happy to hear it.
Yeah. It all went great.
God bless. All right.
Nice to see you. Feel better. We'll see you. Thanks, Tess.
I'm starting to appreciate that the weight has lifted. I think that if you carry something for a long time, when that gets taken away in some manner, I mean, it's always going to be awful. It's always going to be awful. Something awful happened. But I'm starting to realize, Alec and I can start to live in a way where you don't have to feel it all the time. One of the things that I sort of struggle with is how are we going to heal from a lot of the, crazy things that we've experienced.
Same conversation
I'm so
for
beat
the
up from
fifth
what happened
time.
that to go on
Fifth
after that
episode.
and be really, really super bitter and angry. I don't have the space for that in my life. I don't.
I noticed a difference in the kids too. Do you notice the difference in the kids?
Yeah.
They used to ask me more about it and they're kind of like worried, but I think I noticed a difference with the kids that they seem much more calm.
These kids, they put up with a lot.
And they've learned to be very resilient. I hope for them.
The kids talked about the case in the car today.
Really?
Yes.
But that's the crazy thing about kids too. We think that they haven't been paying attention. Kids don't know things, but actually they know way more, and then they have to process it. But I always think it's better when they actually come out and say it.
Your kids pick up on things more than you realize. I didn't realize how much they picked up on this whole thing. I didn't. Carmen and Ralph, and the two of them were more aware. But with the kids, I've never been through anything like this in my entire life. And I think this is very interesting, at least it is to me, which is and something you don't think about that often. And then you don't think about it at all, actually, then you kind of discover this in light of what has been going on. I was on movie sets and TV sets. Once I started to feel my way around that, I wasn't the biggest movie star, I wasn't the greatest actor, Once I felt I had something to share, sets and stages and rehearsal rooms and Broadway and movies, everything, that was home. That was home. My home wasn't my home. My first marriage, that wasn't my home. I did not feel at home. And I realize now, not only do I not want that to be home, it can't be home.
What can't be home?
Sets and stages.
What do you like about acting?
I like the challenge. If you have a tough piece of material, like a play, even something funny, making that journey is fun. And if it's a drama, it's not as much fun, but it's challenging. You go through your life and you're on a path, and there's an inevitability to it. This is your life and it's going along. And when someone reaches in and they turn the car off and take the keys, and you weren't planning on that, it's very abrupt. But the one benefit of it, I think, the one silver lining to it is now you can change directions if you want to. And so for me, what am I going to do that works?
One of my hopes for you is that you can embrace and feel okay with loving acting. And with all the stuff that we've been through over the past 4 years, it's been easier to reject something first. But then you're also rejecting something in yourself that really loves to do it. And I've seen you on so many different sets, from 30 Rock to different movies that you've done to SNL.
SNL is fun.
Alec loves to work so much. And he gets together with other actors. It's like he's just lights up. I hope that he will get back to work. I just think that he feels scared. He loves his family, and he is an actor. It's a balance that he struggles with. And I think that is another element of, I'm going to pull myself in.
I just want to take care of my kids.
And you know what? Sometimes the best way to take care of the kids is to take care of yourself.
And go act.
With acting. There's been so many fun experiences with it. And I hope that you can stay soft and stay fun and stay free.
I don't know. I'll see. I've done it for a while now, and I'm not going to let it define me. But I like being home.
You don't have to choose. It can be both. I'm happy here and I'm happy there. This is part of my identity, and this is part of my identity. It doesn't have to be so, hyper focused, because then it allows you to, have both of your places together at the same time.
I don't know. I don't necessarily want to go back.
I heard it was someone's birthday!
It's been a wild summer. Close your eyes. Watching somebody else do yoga is
my favorite.
Is literally not the same as doing yoga.
I'll never forget this summer. It's been very, very tough.
We've lived for so long with this tremendous amount of stress, and it's going to take us a while to learn what the new normal is. Are you excited to go back to school?
No.
For the first time, I have 6 kids in school.
Can we go now?
Alec is going to do SNL.
Baldwin is back.
Cheers.
Whenever I need some affirmations about this life, my answer is always have a baby.
Oh, Lordy. Oh, my goodness. Unbelievable. Okay. I can't believe I just totally predicted what she was going to say. First of all, at the beginning of this whole stream, didn't I say what she was going to say? And she said it 2 or 3 times in a row. Like, you just need to do what's best for you, and you need to go act. You just need to, that's what's best for you. That's what you need, because you shine when you're acting. And I know it's what you really want deep down inside. You should see yourself with your friends. You're a whole different person. Oh my gosh, it's the same story. We've heard 10 times throughout. There's only been 7 episodes. We've heard it 10 times. 3 times in this episode alone. Oh, and on and on. She's just like a chihuahua that won't shut up. The same stuff over and over. It's like Cody, but on steroids in a higher voice over and over again. It's crazy. Gosh, you said it already. And he's saying no. And you keep saying it again and again and again. But no, you can't. You enjoy acting. I don't think I want to do that anymore. I want to be with the kids. But you feel fulfilled for it. But you have friends and you're really good at it. And it's really something. No, I don't think I want to do it. I don't want to do it. Well, you don't have to make a decision right away. And it doesn't have to be one or the other. You can do both. Like, she will do anything to get that man acting again. Anything. Starting to think maybe it's not even as, well, I'm going to say it's not about the money, because I'm sure it's about the money. But I think her ego needs him to still be Alec Baldwin. She shines when he sees an actor that he recognizes. So she's like all excited. And she twists it and says, see, he loves that when he's with his actor friends. And now, this is relaxing on a Sunday afternoon or a Sunday evening for dinner. This is what he wants to do. Not act. Just hang out with people. That's what he really enjoys. Do you notice how she didn't go over and be like, hey, what happened to your nose? Did you have is everything okay? Did everything turn out okay? Was that skin cancer? That's what it looked like, didn't it? To me, it looked like, I just had a procedure. Was it serious? Is everything okay? Just cosmetic, or was it something serious? You know, like, nothing. That lady wasn't popular. She wasn't famous. She wasn't the actor. She was just the +1 to the actor. So she just sat there fawning over the fact that he's talking with another actor. I think she might just want the limelight and the lights and the attention even more than the money. There you go. I said it. I changed my mind. I don't think it's about the money as much as it's about the fame and the attention. I think she needs the attention. I think she's an attention whore. She needs attention. I mean, look at her. She needs attention. Her waist is this big and her breasts are this big. She needs attention. Clearly. All right. Right. She parks the car. Are you proud of me for parking the car on the second try? What are you, 16? Honest to God. I taught all 3 of my kids how to drive. Not one of them said, are you proud of me now that I did that? Although I probably did say, good job, after they did park. But I don't think any of them said, are you proud of me for doing that? Something that I need to do anyway, that I'm supposed to be doing, that it is a requirement to pass this test that I'm going to take. Something for my safety in the future. She's a grown woman. How long has she been driving? Are you proud of me for parallel parking? With a backup camera. I don't First, they said the kids used to ask about the trial stuff, but they don't ask about it that much anymore. Okay. Logic. The trial was ongoing or upcoming and then going on. So there would be a lot of questions. Now it's over. It ended. It's over. It's done with. No jail time, no penalties. We're moving on with our life. No need to ask any more questions. So that was kind of an odd statement, I thought. But then he said they brought it up again. Oh, kids listen to everything. Now, I don't know in what context, like maybe it was in reference to something that was happening and then it reminded them of something, like there could be a connection that made them bring it up again. But he goes on to say, oh, kids know what's going on. Now, he referred to Carmen and one of the other boys, which I didn't realize one of the boys was only like 2 years younger than her. I thought she acts like she's a good 5 years older than all the rest of the kids. Like there was her and then 5-year gap, and then the other ones were all born. But this is not shocking. This is not news. We've seen this on the show. Hilaria trauma dumps on her constantly. She's her best friend. She tells her everything. Everything. More than she needs to. She took her to the trial with her. That girl, she knows there's not a thing she doesn't know. Not only that, but and then after the trial and the tears that Hilaria would cry, and Carmen has to coddle her and stroke her hair and everything. Yeah, what do you mean? Oh, they see and hear everything. Not only do you tell them about everything, but you dump all your emotions on them as well. Oh, I hope those kids are in therapy. It's insane. Okay. My hope for you is that you will embrace and love acting. Not I hope you embrace and love your life. I hope you just embrace and love your family. My hope for you is that you hope and embrace acting. She's like a dog with a bone. She will not let it go. She says he loves his family and he is an actor. And he's going to have to figure that out and struggle with it. He was an actor. He doesn't have to still be an actor. He's 66. He can retire. A lot of people do at 66. It's okay. The best way you can take care of yourself. That was the best line. I can't believe. Did you see me? I predicted it. The best way you can take care of yourself. The best way you can take care of your kids is to take care of yourself. And then she ended it there. And then I go, and to go back to acting. And she goes, and act. Oh, goodness. I can read this woman like a book. That's when I wrote down here, she needs him to act. Yeah. Yep. She needs the attention. Okay, let's see, where are we? She'd be a great sister wife for Robin. There we go. One of the teasers on the show said she was pregnant. Yeah, that was, 2 episodes ago? It was a joke. She was joking. How much you want to bet? Some of his friends don't hang out anymore because of her. I could see that. A pay-per-view event. Robin would never do it. Hilaria, she's all for it. She would do it in a heartbeat. She would do it. And she'd win. She's scrappier for sure. I think during the driving test, you have to do it the first time. Oh, that's right, Shanna Banana. She would have failed. That's right. That was her second time. You do. You not only have to do it the first time, but you can't hit your brakes. It has to be a continuous. Well, I guess it depends. Each state has a little bit different rules and laws. In our state, the cones are set up. It's not real parallel parking. The cones are set up where you drive through them, and then you have to curve to the right, or whichever way he tells you to go first. You curve to the side, and then you pull up so your back tires lined up, and then you have to back through that same obstacle course, which is the same equivalent of parallel parking. And then you have to go up and do it on the other side. And you can't hit your brake at all throughout the whole thing. It has to be one continuous motion. Both sides without stopping. I mean, you stop when you get to the back before you go and do the other side. But yeah, she'd fail. She'd fail. Yeah, people are retired. Somebody needs to let her know how old her husband is. This is true. The Brown TP family. She will push him out in a wheelchair and be like, he's the MC of the show. She'll have a little push-up bra, and she'll have her stiletto heels. She'll be shining. My name is Hilaria. I'll talk for him. She'll just have him there as a prop. All right, you can't use your backup cameras. You can use a vehicle that has a backup camera, but if they see you looking at it, you automatically fail. So you can't use the backup camera. All right. A book I won't read. Manual not included will be released. What? For real? She's really releasing a book too? This whole series was a promotional stunt to get her book and her daughter's book out. Unbelievable. All right. I'm done with it. There's no way that could be a successful book. There's no way. What would her book be about? What is it? Manual not included. Great title. No idea what it's about. You know what? Don't need to know. Yeah, Amazon only has 8 copies left of Carmen's. Yeah, I bet there wasn't a whole lot of books out there to begin with. That'd be my guess. I don't know, release, like, what's it called when, like, the first publication, how many books you put out to begin with? Because if it's been out for over a month, there's no way, like, printing presses are going around the clock and they can't keep up with it. Nobody knows who this girl is. She's the daughter of Alec Baldwin, who's kind of disgraced, who's on a cable television show. Nobody knows her. So, How to Raise 7 Little Monsters. There you go. Now that's a title that people might pick up and go, well, what's this about? But yeah, they probably only printed 10, right? There's 7 left. Carmen's has 5 reviews and 2 stars. See, now that makes sense. That makes sense. 5 people reviewed. There's only 7 copies left, but we only have 5 reviews. And there's 2 stars. Ugh, not so good. Yeah. The connection, not so good. Not a good look. I can't see her doing any promotional work for this either. Like let me know if anybody watches Good Morning America or whatever the NBC one is or the CBS one is. I don't watch any of them in the morning. If you see her on the promotional tour talking about her book, we should be with her mommy. Of course, they'd be together talking about it. I'd be shocked. All right. Here's the quote from it. In thoughtful, candid, and often funny vignettes, Hilaria Baldwin, mother, wellness expert, and star of TLC's The Baldwins, reveals the highs and lows. No, thank you. We're barely getting through this series. It's only because Sister Wives is on hiatus. Nope. Wellness expert. No. All right. Well, one more week. Next Wednesday, we'll be here again. We'll see what the finale has for us. Good night. Oh, look at me. Good night, sister friends. That's all right. I'll still call you sister friends. Most everyone here is a sister friend. I know some people don't watch Sister Wives and they just watch the Baldwins and they're tuning in. So we're still sister friends. We're friends. We're not Baldwin friends. That'd be weird. We're sister friends. Good night, everybody. It's been a good time. I will see everybody Tuesday night on where are we? Which channel am I on? Where are we going? Like all three. I have 3 different things on the 3 different nights. I got to keep it all straight. Okay. So Senior Perspective on Sister Wives, Tuesday night. Those of you who are at the SOS exclusive level of Senior Perspective on Sister Wives, I'll see you on Sunday night for that membership level where we will see McKelty's review of episode 12 of season 19. And then next Wednesday night, be here or be square. All right. Yep, she had a banana Sunday night. We'll be there. SOS members, I'll still see you on Sunday night. Good night, everybody.